And Lacey, good evening to you, sir.
Good evening, Tim. How are you?
I'm good. Glad you could join us tonight. We've had, actually, tonight's been a fairly hunting-heavy program. We talked with Demarie DeRue, the Montana teenager who is back in school after accidentally leaving her hunting rifle unloaded and locked, encased in her trunk at school. We also talked with John Ellis about the Wounded Warrior Project. And, you know, there are millions of Americans who will go hunting this year, but I'm also seeing, Lacey, a couple of stories that indicate hunting is still very much something that we need to be concerned about in terms of its future. I'm looking here at a story from the, I think this was Madison, Wisconsin. Hunting traditions sag as land and desire disappear.
Well, it's so true, Kim, and it seems like every month we see some sad story in regards to hunting on the decline. You know, there's certainly bright spots, as you mentioned, and, you know, women is the fastest growing segment right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, lots of great Wounded Warrior programs, but all in all, it's tough to attract kids away from their digital excitement. You know, and it's really a multi-pronged problem. I mean, a lot of folks will focus on one issue at a time, whether it's, you know, hunter education or ridiculous regulations, you know, to kind of keep people away from the field. But it's going to take a united effort, you know, for the future of hunting. I mean, we have, you know, one issue we're dealing with right now is looking into the hunter education program and trying to make it more exciting and attractive for kids, you know, whether it be in a video game type format. You know, the regulations, we're seeing some of the silly regulations across the country that, you know, a Be Safe sticker on a Missouri hunter's turkey gun while in his line of sight while shooting. You know, we're discouraging a lot of folks from hunting. You know, when they go out and tell the store clerk they need all the permits and tags in order to be legal and safe while hunting, and they might, you know, miss one, and they get written up, and it creates a bad experience.
Well, it absolutely it does, and you know, you talk about getting kids up off the couch. I don't. And look, the kids are going to be attracted to video games, and I've got 4 kids at home with me right now, 3 of whom are under the age of 18, and I'm well aware of the attraction to the Xbox and the Wii. But at some point, Lacey, I think it's incumbent on us as parents to say, look, you're not going to play Xbox today, or you know what, you're even going to play. You can even play Xbox this evening, but we're going to go out. And you're going to get to do something that is incredibly cool, something that your father did, something that your grandfather did, or even something that we're going to create a new tradition. You and I, dad and son, mom and daughter, whatever, you know, configuration you want, we're going to create a new tradition starting now.
No question about it. And I think one of the problems is, I mean, we know once we get kids out there and have that great experience, camaraderie, you know, out in the field with the family and friends, I mean, they're hooked. You know, it really takes one time in a lot of cases.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but, you know, with the urbanization, losing hunting land, I mean, a lot of the parents have trouble finding access, whether it's public lands where, you know, Forest Service shut down a road they've used for generations, or, you know, simply finding a little lease, you know, around them. I mean, it's tough to find a spot, you know, and it's going to be incumbent on parents to, you know, take the initiative and find that spot or find that friend who hunts and give their kids that experience. But, you know, again, it's going to be a multi-pronged approach. It's not just saying to a kid, you know, get off the Xbox and go outside. You know, we have to provide them with the, you know, safe and fun opportunity alongside that.
Absolutely. Well, you know, Lacey, I did not grow up in a hunting household. I grew up in a single-parent family, and mom didn't hunt. My uncles hunted, but they lived too far away for me to ever hunt as a kid. Now, with kids of my own, I want to get into hunting. I want to go out, and I want to take my kids out there. But I'll be honest with you, sometimes you don't even know where to start. I mean, it just seems so overwhelming if you didn't grow up as a hunter to figure out, okay, how do I find a place to go deer hunting? What do I have to do in terms of the hunter education courses for my kids? What are the proper fees and permits? It is daunting to somebody who who is interested in starting out or trying this.
It is, and I guess one of the benefits of the digital age is, we do have a lot of resources at your fingertips online. Whether it's looking at open public lands, Google Earth, looking at maps where they can access land, looking for leases online. There are a lot of ways to find that opportunity, or even a forum where you meet other hunters and friends, maybe an adult who's willing to take out a novice hunter and give them that first experience if the parents do not.
Yeah.
So there is a benefit to that, and it's going to take, really sportsmen uniting as well. Whether you're a pheasant hunter, a duck hunter, a deer hunter, the media is attacking hunters in a lot of ways these days, and if we don't unite and kind of stick together and give hunting a positive image and not let the media in a lot of cases paint us as poachers, which I've seen a few articles recently that, they place the term hunters for poachers when it was a poaching incident.
Oh, geez.
Again, it's going to take, the full approach to preserve this great heritage that, we've all had the fortune of experiencing.
Well, absolutely. I'm glad that the NRA is effective in doing that. And, Lacey, I appreciate you coming on the program tonight, sir. Happy hunting to you. Have you had a chance to get out to the field this fall?
I have once. I'm actually going this weekend to Mississippi. I'm in Texas right now. So I'm looking forward to that, and happy hunting to you as well.
All right, Lacey. Thanks again for coming on the program tonight, sir. Look forward to doing it again soon.